Tommy, 2-1 win today. Second half, just completely blew them away. What do you reckon?
Yeah, to be fair, I thought the first half was decent, to be honest. Sometimes you've got to come off and just take your hat off to their goal. It was an absolute worldie. I thought it was on the ascendancy and started the game well, and it's the same old thing, we've not pulled the trigger and we should. But our overall play and everything today is probably that's probably the best performance since I've come in. I'll put it up there easily. At half time there wasn't a lot wrong. I just thought our final choice of pass, we obviously got the two full-backs in today, which we could be a little bit more patient and get them involved with the width, but just in general our final choice of pass let us down in the first half. But that's the only negative, because our overall play I was well happy with. In the second half, like you say, listen, they're a good side. You know, Luke's come in, changed it around, got some good players in. Obviously Connor Diamond's turned up today as well, so you know, there's no givens, and we know that, and that's a good result against a very tough place to come.
Yeah, someone like Connor was commanding out there, and I know Connor really well, so do you. The first half, there was a bit of a spell, obviously, where we were, after the goal, we were sort of under the cosh, but in moments like that, like you said, we started out well, we got to the second half and we got our goal, and is it moments like that where you've sort of got to ride out that pressure a little bit when it isn't going your way?
I think to be honest, I don't think we was under the cosh. They've got it in wide areas and whatever. Obviously the goals give them a massive lift, but I don't remember Jacob making a save today. So, you know, I look at it like that. You know, well, he's made one. Do you know what I mean? Not like one. But when you look at their goalie, you know, the saves he's made and the opportunities we've created, you know, we deserve to win in my eyes. But listen, like I said, I don't know why everyone thinks we've got a divine right to go and win a game of football. They're a good side here. I've seen them a couple of times. And the way they play, they've got some very skillful players. They've got a few boys in from Chatham on loan that do a good job for them. So fair play to them. All I worry about is my team. And the results are massive, obviously, the most important thing. But for me, overall today, I was really pleased with the performance.
Yeah, 1 down, 5 to go. And the next 2 games are really crucial for the Lilywhites, because you've got Corinthian and Snodlands who are up there, and they're teams that we could potentially play in the playoffs. Are these next 2 games about getting to see these 2 teams, and obviously getting a result is the most important thing, but it's about seeing them and not getting beat as well?
It's not even that. It's, listen, we've got to make the playoffs first. That's why somebody might play, you know, like I said to the boys 7 weeks ago, the playoffs aren't a given. And even though we've got a win here today, you know what I'm like, we're enjoying it, but we're not getting the champagne out or anything. It was a good performance, and it was a great 3 points. For me, that's the standards we want to try and keep here. So hopefully if we can perform like that every week, we'll be fine. But we see how we go. We'll be in training Thursday, and like I say, 2 big games. There's no point grinding out really hard results here and going at home and letting ourselves down. You know, we owe our fans, who were, by the way, unbelievable today, absolutely brilliant. We owe them a home performance, because we've gone from chalk and cheese. We've gone from probably the worst performance since I walked in our last game. So that, for me, is probably one of the best performances.
Yeah, Rostall was one of the ones we probably want to move on from forget, and we've done that today. We put that to bed very quickly. The 2 new boys coming in today, both full-backs. Obviously Tomo as well, bit of a lateness for him going to the wrong address, but you know, it all worked out, and it looks a bit more complete out there. Does having proper full-backs, you know, all credit to Casey and Woody who have been there, and Woody today, you know, driving all day long, and Casey when he comes back, I'm sure he'll make a case for himself to get back in the team. But how much does it help you to have full-backs that can play in those positions?
So there's been nothing wrong with the full-backs. Obviously we've got Jake, we've got JV. It's not a case of that, but like I said, my job's to try and do the best thing that I can do for the football club, and if I think something can help us improve, and again, competition for places, then I'll act on it and do it. And Tariq and Bradley have known me a long time. They know how I play. You know, I do want them driving on. They do give us our width, and perhaps that's something that boys have got to get used to, where, you know, today we've gone through the middle and we should be going out wider, but overall I thought they both had 2 really good solid debuts, and they'd be good acquisitions for the football club.
Lastly, the fans give Payne the man of the match out there. He could have had 4 or 5 in the end, but it was a game where lots of people just sort of lining up for shots. How do you assess someone like Payne, who's leading the line today, and he was winning the balls, keeping it in the corners when we had to as well, and also as well, he's an experienced player with getting the players around him to move the right way?
Yeah, I mean, for me, that's Payne's best game for us. He'll be disappointed he's not got more goals, but he's got both today. So it's one of them things. But no, listen, we do demand a lot of everyone, whether you're the experienced player or a young player. But you know, these boys are the most important thing. No one takes it personally. It's a football club that we want to try and push on, and to do that, you've got to do the horrible bits and say the horrible things sometimes to players. And they're all in from number 1 to 11. They all get treated the same. But today, I thought Payne, that was probably his best game for us as well. So hopefully we can go into the last 5 games and not just build on that with him personally, but as a team. I'm just really delighted with the performance today.
Gaffer, enjoy the rest of your bank holiday. There's not enough left, but see you next Saturday.
Yeah, thank you. And again, fans, unbelievable today. Absolutely brilliant. But thanks, Brownie.